welcome back. Hope you're having a good Monday. After a great weekend. Hopefully. Hi, Nemo. How are you? Maybe one day you'll convince me to share why that's the case? Why meteor showers can be too much data? Well, it's kind of obvious. Well, too much math. Because it's too much data. Think of all those data cubes. All those data gems. That whole thing, right? Jeez. To have to organize all that? And when there's like over 200? Yeah. No. That's what we call boring work. Beautiful, absolutely. But I mean, imagine if you had to make a real-time spreadsheet on a fireworks show. All of a sudden, all the complexities and intricacies become details that you have to enter. It's not fun. Well, well, well. I was being creative last week. We talked about it a little bit. Making some changes to Steam controller things. And I did some more experimenting over the weekend. And I'm happy to report we have done it. We have made the best decision that we could possibly make in a time like this. We figured out where to put reload. Yes, I know. We've talked so much about this day, and it's finally happened. Here we are, standing here at this day, face to face, thinking about the day when we thought about this day, and what a day that was. Well, here is now, together, we experienced this glorious day. Well, it was actually a few days ago when it started, but now is the day that I share it with you. I described it before, making progress with the Steam controller config, like stacking blocks, and then the time you invest doesn't create higher stacks, right? It just creates more stacks, right? So then what you end up with is, and then you say, hey, look, yeah, that took me a year. And they're like, but it's only this tall. It's like, I know, but I built ones almost that tall 500 times before I got that one right. That's kind of how it feels. So it's a little underwhelming when you go to demonstrate it or share it, because half of the people are going to say, I've been doing that already, right? The other half of the people are going to say, that's a terrible idea. So, I'm always late to the party. But that's okay, because the Steam controller party, oh baby, just keeps going. Let me show you some things. There's only 2 grip buttons in the back. And if you have to keep your thumb here for the gyro to be active, well, then you can't really hit any of these buttons, right? So you disable that. You make your gyro always active. You have a reset button. Now you can use these buttons a little more and a little better, a little freer, because you don't have to constantly be aiming via touching the right touchpad. And that feels really good. And then you think, all right, well, where do I want to put reload? I could put it up here, but wait, no. I don't want reload right here, because then you have like ability buttons. There's usually a Q and an E or a G, or even numbered abilities like in Warframe. And I like having abilities up here on these, especially when they're powerful things that you don't use very often, perfect for shoulder buttons because I'm not a big fan of these buttons. And then using a shift like I do in all of my configs, basically, holding left grip, I can go into ability 3 and 4. And that usually covers all the bases. And if I need to get creative after that point, that's just, more unique situations. So the thing is, now that I'm using everything under the touchpad, or the right touchpad, as my snapping functions, basically, I don't want to put reload in there. I don't like having to rely on one certain quadrant, especially in like a, high stakes situation. And I mean, I've tried it all over the place, but everything else just seems to really rely on where it is. So what I've ended up with, ultimately, the final conclusion was actually putting it under the right trigger. So it would be a shift, soft pull right trigger, which is something I'm accustomed to doing all the time. Because normally I have ability A, ability 1, whatever the main ability usually is. If I'm playing a game that doesn't have abilities, then that would usually be like a grenade, right? Some sort of offensive attack, preferably some sort of projectile thing, a fireball, a grenade under that trigger, because you're doing that with bullets. So, but really putting reload there really does seem to click with my brain. I find myself doing it really reliably. And then under the full pull, I put melee. And I was worried that I was not going to be able to find a good place for melee, because the Doom games and so many other games that are very melee reliant really got me in the habit of using that right shoulder button for melee. But having it under that right trigger feels really good. Now, this isn't going to feel great for somebody that isn't used to using that right grip or that left grip to shift. But I use that for everything. Even my desktop configs have a left grip and a right grip shift. So it's very comfortable for me. And I'm really happy with it. So then in a game like Warzone, you have the putting on shields, right? Normally I have that on this button on the left shoulder, but I don't want it there. And I've really never been super happy with it there, because again, I want these for more like symmetrical kind of functions like Q and E, or in Warzone Q and G, like ability 1 and 2 or item 1 and 2. So that just makes more symmetrical sense in my brain, and it's more comfortable and reliable for my fingers to do it that way, either there or on the triggers. And in Warframe, that's how I had it there. So there were like 4 abilities on my Warframe, and I would go ability 1 and 2 would be triggers, right and left, and then shoulder buttons. It was really comfortable, and I really got in the habit of doing that. So now, throwing shield on the left trigger, mode shift, so left grip, left trigger, that's a super comfortable thing to do. And it makes a lot of sense, because I'm not going to be ADSing when I'm putting my shields in, because like in every game, applying shields or whatever usually breaks your ADS. So it's kind of a great place to put it so far. And so far, my hands really do feel good with it. So I'm pretty excited. All right, let's launch this game, and we're going to jump into it and see how it goes. Hopefully, that's all I'm going to say.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment. Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone. Plunder. Secure cash by completing contracts, looting, or eliminating targets. Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them in. Enemy soldier incoming.
All right, so this is basically my new FPS template. I'm just sort of floating around here. I don't want to engage right away, so we're just gonna sort of come over here. Why does it say select game version? What is selected?
Disregard blast.
Okay, here, there. All right. So I think this is going to be my new template.
Enemy UAV overhead.
And so here's what I'm going to do. In fact, I'm just going to grab this. Why isn't it there? Well, all right, we're going to save this here. And then I'm going to copy this. Oh, this is so dangerous. All right, we're going to go browse configs, templates. As soon as it lets me select it, come on. Quit making it disappear. All right, share config. Cool.
Moving.
Oh, I was kicked. That is the worst. All right, I'm going to drop this right here. As you can see. Boom. Whoops, wrong button. Boom. That's the one. All right. All right, come on. Let's get back in there. All right, so any of you with a Steam controller nearby, you can grab it. You can load up that config. Pull it in as a template or make a gloss, shortcut called Warzone. No caps. No caps. I don't know if that matters, but just so you know. And you can follow me, play along. And then hit me up in the TRICOM if you have any questions as we go. And I'll kind of explain things in a general way, so it's not purely related to Warzone, but also related to life. More specifically, FPS control schemes for a Steam controller. Parts of life. We're just about to hop in. 4 seconds to go. Loading level. Oh, it's 5 more seconds. 2, 1. All right. All these guys are out here looking for cash. I'm just trying to improve my skill.
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon.
Yes.
Oh, you like that, eh, Raid?
Yes.
Okay.
Dropping into the AO.
So, this config has our snapping, and I've got a very good, very comfortable sort of snapping angle. And you can do reliable 360s with your snapping if you want to. Like,
Soldier incoming.
that's not what it's designed for, but... And then when you click up, it snaps you 180. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, come on. Look at that. I ate his air power. It's okay. That's not the point.
Practice is over. The real fight.
The point is, these 180s are just the best.
Blunder. Your mission is simple. Secure more cash than the enemy. Set a drop point for your team.
Everyone's jumping out here, so I might as well join the cool kids. Look at their cool little red little streaks. So pretty. Like a bunch of Girl Scouts. Alright, we got a few of them. Boom, look at us reload. Oh, we can reload. Watch out. Alright, so we're reloading with the soft pull. We're opening stuff with the jump button, shift jump, which is left grip, right grip. So it's like you got to open that thing, right? You got to open it up. You got to grab it and you got to open it. You got to grab it with both of your hands and squeeze it and you got to open it, right? So you're grabbing with your hands, left grip, right grip. There you go. Now's a great time for me to show you something really neat. Watch this.
Hostile dropping into the area.
We're also using our right touchpad for our weapon switching. Currently, it's just set to scroll up for left or left and up, and scroll down for down and right. Because there's only like 2 weapons in this game or something. I don't know. Maybe there's more and I only have 2 equipped. Not sure. But the point is, I set it to that for this game. But the idea is, a lot of different games are going to have a lot of different kinds of weapon, systems. Whether it's like a weapon wheel or a weapon wheel that you don't want to use, or you want to make your own weapon wheel, or you have 2 weapons like in this game, or you have a huge weapon inventory and you need to access, some kind of menu or something. I don't know. But there's a lot of different things. And the problem I was running into was I was sticking switch weapon under soft pull of my left trigger with a shift applied, of course. And it was really comfortable, and I really liked it. But I knew that that would be a really bad habit to develop, because quickly switching a weapon is a really important thing, and you need to be able to do it on instinct, and you need to be able to do it every time. And the problem was, I would adapt to that, and then in a different game, I wouldn't be able to apply that because I wasn't using that in a different game, because a different game might have more than 2 weapons. So the touchpad was the obvious solution for the most options for functions, basically, because you have your radials. You can make a radial, you can make a touch menu, you could do a D-pad with all sorts of D-pad type functions. There's outer ring bindings. There's so much you can do. So I thought I need to find a way to make the touchpad my weapon switching function for across the board in any game. That just needs to be what it's for. So Shift D-pad becomes weapon switching. And in this game, it equates to this. In another game, it might equate to a D-pad underneath with maybe shift up on the left or scroll up on the left, scroll down on the right, and then up and down being maybe hold up to pull up a weapon wheel and maybe click down to swap to your previously used weapon. But the point is, as you can see, there's a lot of different options when you're using your touchpad for your weapon selection. That's why I chose to keep it there and use these other buttons for other stuff. And ultimately, I'm really glad that I did that, because the buttons that I'm now using, the functions that are being triggered with these buttons up here, are all sort of offensive, active type of things. I saw a shadow move. But they were all things that now feel really good and really appropriate to have stuck together. So I just hit X to put in my stopping rounds, and that is right shoulder button, shift. So shift right shoulder button. But I can weapon switch really reliably, really consistently. Moving around feels better too with, I feel like I have more options and there's more ways for me to keep my hands straight, to keep my hands in like an optimal aiming position now, thanks to like the things like the snaps and just a more optimally tuned touchpad. I think I want to be on this side. So as I'm going, a lot of the time I'm holding Y. I'm not really even thinking about it. I'm just holding Y when I want to like be still. It's sort of like the opposite of what I did for so long. And it's amazing how natural it's become. And how quickly too.
Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy soldier incoming.
There's a sniper up there. Look at all that stuff. That sniper must have shot him when he was falling down. Shoot! I was not prepared for that. Oh, look, he was hunting me. Good job, that dude.
Yes.
Yes. It's good to be a good sport, right, Raid?
Yes.
It's very important to not be a toxic gamer, right, Raid?
Yes.
And having a good attitude is more likely to make you do better in the game.
I doubt it.
Oh! I don't know who did that.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Did you hear that? There's somebody above us. Dagong! Trying to be quiet over here. Mr. Mountain Dew screensaver.
To engage.
There's so many of these. Oh, I hear someone shooting someone. That can't be lawful.
Secure all cash you can find. Hostile attack chopper carrying cash. Down. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Let's just go for that bounty. Careful for the chopper. Oh, holy smokes. Gosh. What a jerk.
Yes.
I'm gonna make him pay.
Okay.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Did he just get shot? I think he did. Well, he wouldn't want his money to go to waste.
Into the area. Watch the sky.
Whoa! That was like a dumb thing to do, stand on top of the bus, but, you know, I just wanted to look and see what it looked like from there.
Holy smokes, Ryker. This is actually so splendid.
Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying it.
Yes.
I like getting next to the dudes, like on the edges of the things, going like right next to them, and just like teasing them, and then flying away. I mean, they shoot at you, and sometimes they get you, but it's still fun.
Dropping into the AO.
So, the biggest thing with this config is really getting disciplined to use the snapping. And
Enemy dropping into the AO.
because it feels great, and it feels really good for your crosshair to be so close to right where you want it to be. You know, at least closer than maybe normal, without compromising your hand position. That's the thing, because of course you can just aim there, you know, and like that's no big deal, whatever. You could just aim, sure. But the point is, if you're navigating and you don't want to be navigating like this, and then you see a guy and your hand's like crooked like this, that's like not a good situation to be in. So you want to be like this all the time. And when you go up things like stairways and things like that, you don't want to end up out of the stairway with your hand turned like this. You want to be looking in the direction that you're going to be, that the enemy is most likely to be when you come up out of the stairway. So you want to like sort of pre-aim, and it's just another option, I guess, to help pre-aim, that clicking, that snapping. I really like it. As you can see, I edited and I named a lot of these. So shields are shields. Right mouse should be ADS. And this is pretty much what I'm going to use from here on out. I'm going to use this configuration. I mean, it is a configuration, but I'm going to use this configuration of a config, this template, and I'm going to sort of use functions on the mode switches and stuff, even if I don't have like shields, for example. If I'm playing a game where I don't have shields, but I might have like a mana recharge, or I might have anything really. This is a viable place now for me to consistently put something, because I'm going to be building up the muscle memory for it. So sometimes I might come up with a good idea for a one-off game, but then I think, well, if I do this, it's just in this one case, you know. And sometimes I struggle with like deciding whether or not it's worth doing that, or is it worth just sticking to the convention for the sake of muscle memory. And really, at the end of the day, it all comes down to what config gives you the most fun. So if your fingers are just working better with something that isn't following convention, then that's totally fine. But as much as I can, I like to maintain so that my muscle memory can develop in a more unified fashion. So things like the shift on the left grip. I tried doing a shift on the right touchpad, click, but that wasn't as good, because then when you're doing it, you can't access these. You can't access the face buttons. And that's kind of lame. Those are really handy to have available for mode switching and additional layers, especially with a shift button like that. So, and then, all right, ability 2, and ability 4. There's some other functions like this. This says ADS mount mouse back. So in Warzone, you're able to mount your weapon to a wall or ledge or like a doorway for additional stability, sort of like a turret mode. And when you do it, you have to have a button to do it, right? So you can use melee. In my case, melee is left grip. It's shift trigger. So you can't really access that if you're holding down the left. I mean, you actually could. You actually could, now that I think about it, without an issue. But I guess, you know what, we're going to have to experiment with that, because if you can and it's comfortable enough, then I'll just use that. But this was like a carryover from what I had before, and so I left it because you can. So it's a left trigger soft pull corded button, and the binding is the mouse back button, which is, I think it's melee. Or you can use melee in addition to the specific binding for it. I think that's how it's set up. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yes.
Yes. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay. So that's how it's set up, and I kind of like it. I don't know. I might change it. I might take it off because it might be one of those things where it's just not necessary, but it is such a unique function. Like, there's not a lot of other games that have that function. So I don't really feel like, oh no, I'm going to build up, bad muscle memory for this function and then in a different game not be able to use it. It's probably not really going to happen. So I'm not too worried about it. What else do we got here? Ability 4. So yeah, that's... Oh yeah, those. All right, so basically it's ability 1, ability 2, and then shift, ability 3, ability 4 when you're holding shift. And then these also become scroll up and scroll down, or essentially zoom in and zoom out when you're viewing your map. So when you hold X in this game, you're viewing your map. And while that's held, these buttons change and they become scroll up, scroll down, zoom in, zoom out. And you can still use your triggers easily with this setup. And you can still run, which was important. And that's one of the things that I changed from how it was even like a week ago, was the way I had it set up. You would have to use the joystick up and down to zoom in and zoom out. And while it felt good, in this game, you often will look at your map while you're running, and you don't want to have to take your thumb off of W. So putting zoom in and zoom out over here on these shoulder buttons feels really good. And again, as much as I can, it's kind of a neat thing. So you can say, I mean, if you wanted, you can make a config where all of these face buttons are empty, but what they do is they mode shift your triggers and your shoulder buttons. That's all they do. Each one of them will mode shift all of your trigger buttons. So hold X, and then everything becomes your combat functions. Hold B, and then everything becomes your inventory functions. Hold A, and everything becomes your map. Release it all, and everything is like your standard controls. There's a lot of sort of creativity you can have there. Maybe we'll do that sometime. We'll just experiment with the config, and we'll do something like that. Make all of these face buttons mode shift buttons. That actually might be fun in a game with like a complex UI, or a lot of different tools and stuff, or even, well, I don't know. It gives me ideas. What's taking so long over here? Sometimes this game, it just gets to me, It just gets to me. Like in the best way. In that, like, feel like a little kid. Like, oh my God, I can't believe that guy killed me again sort of way. But like, it's like laughter mixed with anger. But it ain't anger. It's the wrong word. It's rage. All right. We got a lobby. One of the things that I was concerned about initially was having reload on a soft pull, because hipfire aggressive is our trigger style.
Check your gear and weapons.
So
Go soon.
if I panic and I full pull, then I end up socking the guy instead of reloading my weapon. That could be a problem. So I was pretty hesitant, and I wasn't really I wasn't very confident in that idea, that concept, but it's worked out really great. And I haven't had any accidents so far, as in reloading or trying to reload and socking a dude instead. Hasn't happened.
Enemy soldier incoming.
So that's cool.
Enemy soldier incoming. Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
All right, here we go. It's for real this time.
Plunder. Secure cash by completing contracts, looting, or eliminating targets. Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them in.
All right. Let's see. Where should we go? Oh, let's go over there.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll go over here, eh, Raid? Is that a good idea?
Yes.
All right. Do we have a good chance of winning?
I doubt it.
Oh. Oh, thanks. I appreciate your support.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, you. Raid, is there anybody up here in the hills?
Yes.
Enemy UAV overhead. Extraction is standing by. Mark an LZ for pickup.
Got his shields. Shoot. I got distracted by his friend. Yeah. He got me.
Good grief, what the hell are you doing?
I know, I got distracted by his friend, and then he got me.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Enemy soldier incoming. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
That took way too many rounds.
The area. Watch the skies.
Target marked. Send it.
This is Builder 2-0. Good copy. Cluster strike away.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Whoa. Oh, shoot! From behind.
Repositioning.
Look at it. Oh, I was so distracted. Doesn't matter. I took out a bunch of his friends. They were the ones that took my human legs. Those bastards. They ruined Christmas for little Johnny.
Watch the skies.
Whoa, baby. That's, oh, it's painful. Ouch. Ouch. Charlie.
Taking fire over here!
That really hurt. Alright, now if that guy keeps picking on us, we're gonna have a new mission.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh yeah? Oh! Bada bing, bada boom.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Okay. Doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Yes.
Yes.
Good heavens, what in the world are you doing?
I just wanted to double check something.
No. Stop.
Alright. I'll do it after I die.
Yes.
Oh, Raid, what would I do without you? Alright, let's see. Sniping with in this game is really fun. It's very satisfying with the gyro. He's the best.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh yeah? You don't say.
Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, holy diver. I should not have just stood there. I should have ran the heck away.
Yes.
Yes. You should have told me, Raid.
Yes.
Okay, next time.
Probably.
Yeah. Hopefully, definitely.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Should we go back in there and deal with those gentlemen?
Yes.
All right. Oh, you blew it.
To the AO. Locate and secure cache.
Ryker. Ryker, what are you doing? You blew it.
The cache.
I'm marked. I'm a top earner, and now I've been marked. Marked for death. Bring it on. See what I do to these windows? I don't even care.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Yeah, come on. Come get cut on the edges of these windows. I will cut your skin and your flesh will bleed. But only because of the windows. I'll help you. I'll give you first aid. And then I'll shoot you in the face. I'm not a psycho. Oh, son of a gun, he won. He won. Fair and square, he won. Gotta give it to him. It was intense, though.
Yes.
I'm still marked, eh? Did they get special points for shooting me?
Probably.
Ah. Still got him. I guess that's good. At least that's good.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh no, I saw him. Dang it. See, and you can't just go out there and do that. You can't just like go up there and, oh look, I'll just go right up to it. It's all gonna be fine. It's never fine. It's never fine. They're always there, watching, sneaky, waiting. Well, all right. So, how did we do? Pretty well, because bunch of meleeing. One of the things that was really a problem was the meleeing was really a problem because I moved it to the touchpad for a while. Touchpad shift click, you know, instead of change weapon. And it felt good when I would just do it, but it was so unreliable. And for some reason, I wasn't doing it. It's very annoying. Now having it here, it feels good. It feels good to like full pull and hit. I like it. I like it a lot. It feels appropriate. And still no problems with that soft pull to reload. I dig it.
Good grief, what are you doing?
Me? I'm just waiting for the game to start. What are you doing? Just like thinking about electronics and stuff?
Maybe.
Yeah. I bet you are.
No.
Use this time to practice.
No.
Deploying so.
Oh, it took you a while there, huh?
Yes.
Don't feel bad.
Okay.
Where was that gentleman that just fell down here? Oh, I couldn't even see the guy. He saw me.
Yes.
Wow.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Rocket away!
Training is over. Time to see what you have learned.
Rocket away!
Look at him. He didn't even take his sleeping bag off. Come on.
London.
This is serious.
Your mission
We got a lot of cash to go
more
get.
cash than the enemy.
We have to steal more cash than the enemy.
You'll lead them in.
Oh, wait, he said secure. Secure more cash. We're just going to secure it. We're not stealing, folks. We're just securing. It's very insecure, this cash. We're going to fix that. Look at all the fine folks. No! No! Before I could even land. It's always the most humiliating way to die. Before you even land.
Yes.
Yeah. Should I feel humiliated, Raid?
Yes.
Okay. I do. call it a snap scan. You snap across and you scan your horizon. And it's just sort of a fun thing to do.
Holy smokes, Ryker, you are so splendid.
Oh, thanks, Raid. I appreciate that. You're a nice guy.
Okay.
What? It was a different guy. Look at, yeah, he was over here. I was not even paying attention. Come on, Raid.
Wow, Ryker, actually so big brain.
Not really. I'd have to disagree. Oh, do you mean they were?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Hey, there's a gentleman jumping around up here. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Such a jerk.
Okay.
You gotta warn me when I'm about to do something dumb, Raid.
Yes.
Are you going to warn me? You're gonna ignore me.
Yes.
You're not being very helpful.
Okay.
Dangerous time to land right here.
Enemy soldier is coming.
Oh man. I just wanted that shield. That's all I wanted. Now I feel like I need to go back over there and get that shield.
Stop.
Don't do it? I think I should, because I didn't get it. And hey, now there will be two.
Stop.
Alright, fine. Go over here.
Yes.
Moving into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, crap.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. AO.
What? Oh my gosh, it glitched out. I can't believe it. See, that is not what I saw. Or what you saw. That sucks. Raid, would I have gotten that guy?
I doubt it.
Oh, come on! I probably would have gotten that guy.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, I got him. But then his buddy over there on the rooftop shot me. I think someone shot him. So it all worked out.
Yes.
Yes. I need to be careful because that guy's probably still on the roof. Probably shooting at me right now. Oh. Yep.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
That guy might be coming back to get his things. I can't see very good into this building. It makes me nervous.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Where are they going? Shoot! Go, go, go! No, no, no! Ah, couldn't change my weapon fast enough. Died in a swimming pool, man. That's the third time. Actually, you guys want, I can tell you a story about the first time that I died on an alien planet in a swimming pool. It was on a cloudy and stormy night.
Stop.
I forgot Raid's on. He won't let me. Raid follows protocol to a T, so I'm not allowed to share my stories until Raid goes asleep.
No.
Just kidding. One of the reasons why I like sort of making my own game mode is because the regular game mode feels like doing chores. It's like
All cash in the
you have to go shopping, except everything in the grocery store
Bring it down and recover.
is in a different place every single time. And it takes a long time. And you don't have a wallet, so you have to earn money while you're there. Gosh, I saw that guy, and he saw me, and he saw me see him, and that was it. That's all it took. He was ticked off. Now I'm marked? Good grief. Bring it on, you pansies. Dangerous place for me. There's a lot of bad guys out there.
Soldier incoming.
Who said that?
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh, Oh no! Right when I saw it.
Enemy soldier incoming. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
No! Goodness! Come on, raid?
Oh god, what are you even doing?
Well, I'm clearly dying. And what are you doing? You're not helping me at all.
No.
No, not at all. I guess this is all on me, eh?
Yes.
What? What are my legs made out of? Paper?
Yes.
Apparently. Hey. We completed the mission. That means we didn't lose.
Wow. That's actually absolutely marvelous.
It is. Look at, and 1 kill. Oh, we got 100 plays. We did it. We did it, folks. I can't believe it.
Wow,
We did
Ryker, this is actually sort of stunning.
it. It is. It is. I'd like to thank my artificial intelligence director and all of you in the TRICOM tonight for supporting me to finally get 100. No, 100 plays. The very top, highest number ever.
Stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. One of the things that I'm definitely looking forward to changing when a new Steam controller comes out with additional grip buttons. My phrasing is very hopeful. Okay? Hopeful phrasing. Is for an additional grip button and designate it to being crouch. I would use it on the right side. I would have jump and crouch on the right side. That would feel really good. It'd make me really happy. And then on the left side, I would have 2 mode shifts. Well, yeah. 2 shift buttons, basically.
Take this time to warm up.
That would just be the most wonderful thing.
Hostile.
Whoa, hey.
Skies.
What did you just do? Ah, that guy. Sneaking around on me when I'm busy talking to Raid. What a jerk.
Yes.
Yes. Huge jerk.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Training is over. Time to see what you have learned.
Ray, did you see how quickly I snapped around to see that guy?
Yes.
Pretty impressive, huh?
Probably.
Probably. I thought it was pretty good.
Yes.
Thanks.
Okay.
Launder, your mission is more cash than the enemy. Set a drop point for your team.
All right. I just got word that someone in these houses
Dropping into the area.
at this police station is attempting to kidnap an alien creature, and we must stop them.
You.
Well, you and me, like both of us.
Oh.
I mean, I guess mostly me.
You.
Yeah, mostly me. Because you're not actually helping.
I have recently made a number of changes to the config for this game.
What?
So, please find all the changes tells us what you think.
You better not have made any changes to the config for this game. If you did, I'm going to be pretty upset. I just had it all perfect. That's the whole point of making this video. All right, Raid. Why don't you tell me who we're up against then?
They are a bunch of delightful badass space pirates who have been employed by the Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division.
Ah, space pirates. Classic. You see that, Raid?
Yes.
You see me snapping those 180s?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you wish that you could do that?
I doubt it.
I think you wish that you could do that.
CS mark.
No,
Extract
no.
75.
Yes, yes.
No.
Hey, someone's here.
Yes.
Let's go say hello.
Okay.
Hello? Space pirate? You know the best thing about being a space pirate?
No.
All the space booty.
Stop.
All right.
I need you to head east of your location, and I kindly ask that you focus on killing enemies.
Oh,
Now get going.
east of my location? So, to the military base?
Yes.
All right.
Back here. Deposit what we have.
We'll go to the military base. And we'll kill as many enemies as we can, right?
Yes.
Okay. someone shooting at me? They wouldn't dare. Go. There's nobody around here, it seems. Could be a trap.
Bounty target has been marked. Kills them.
Oh, I wonder if that was a better one. Now I'm marked. Damn. Alright, well, let's go after our bounty. Maybe our bounty has us as his bounty.
Bounty target is down. Well done.
I did it! I can't believe it, I did it. Somehow. With the power of my mind. Maybe it was my Steam controller. Did you guys know that when I first made Raid, he didn't know what snow was?
Stop.
I'll tell you guys about it later.
No.
Alright, I won't.
Enemy soldier incoming.
What was his plan? Just bump into me? He was just gonna knock me over? That guy's got a better plan.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Damn it. Oh my gosh. That was crazy because I didn't know what that weapon thing was that I had. That turret, the gun turret. I think I've only like had those a couple of times. Never really used one. Thought when I was gonna select it, it was gonna like set it up and I might be able to use it and shoot the dude coming up the stairs. But instead, it actually made my guy hold it. Then I had to set it down. I can't believe that I still killed that dude. And then actually got killed by a totally different person. Hilarious.
Hostile dropping.
No. Linda Hamilton.
I'm back online.
Ray, do you think Linda Hamilton uses a Steam controller?
No way.
Maybe she does. I don't know.
No.
No, you're probably right. Oops.
Enemy soldier incoming.
What are you talking about? What did I do wrong there? See, now I'm offended. That man has offended me. We're gonna have to have words.
Into the AO.
Words with bullets. Dang. That was pretty intense, that dude jumping off the thing like that while I'm getting shot and I'm shooting him. Oh, that was cool. All right, where are they at?
Good grief, what are you even doing?
That was an accident. Sorry.
Okay.
It's pushing me all the way back here because it's like, Ryker, stop. Just let it go. You got to move on.
I'll drive.
Move on down the mountain. One of these days, I'm going to do something with vehicle controls. But probably not today.
I'll drive.
It's always a lot of fun to be had over by those falling green blocks. Oh no.
I'm moving.
Look. He's like, nah, this will be more fun. He was right. More fun for him. That's okay. I'll get him back. Run away, run away! Change your weapon, run faster! Oh, it's the helicopter. Oh, that was close. He's probably going to come back in here. No! I couldn't get away. Oh, I really wanted to. I really wanted to slide through that door into the kitchen and have that claymore mine go off at that dude's feet. Then feel the taste of sweet, sweet victory.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I don't know what to say.
Good grief, what the hell are you doing?
I just fell, and I didn't open the parachute the right way. It was an accident. Alright, hey look. Green smoke. You know what they say, where there's green smoke, there be leprechauns. Oh, aye. Steer clear of the green smoke, they say. At least that's what my father taught me. So fun just floating down. Sometimes I forget that there's a war going on. I'm just having a fun time on the parachute simulator. Spotted. You spot me all you want. I don't care. I don't care. Just go ahead. I don't think that was the best thing. Hey, that guy's name was Lloyd. I wonder if it's our Lloyd. Lloyd, I'm on to you. Mission complete. Alright, so, how do we do? What needs to be changed? You know what's weird? Having control, having crouch on A, it's really weird, but I use it all the time. All the time. And I didn't think that I would, but I do. But I still use it over here. It's one of the few things that I use in multiple places. I still use crouch over here. You know, when you click the left touchpad down, it sprints. And when you shift click, it crouches. It works pretty good, except you can't really crouch easily without moving forward. No big deal. That's why we have crouch over here. This is not an ideal thing. Remember, ideal would be having crouch on that second grip button next to jump. Underneath jump, obviously, for vertical reasons. Also, spot. Spot is B. Spot is B. And if you do a corded, so left grip, shift B, it will do spot twice. Doop doop. With a very specific amount of fire delay and non-interruptible functions. It functions like hitting the button twice. So you can spot, spot, or you can shift spot to effectively spot. If that makes sense. All right. Where's the button? Oh, I found it. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out. That's going to be all for today. But I'll see you guys on the Discord, and I'll see you back here tomorrow night. Until then, check out that config if you want. And try putting reload on a right trigger. Let it blow your mind. Let me know what you think. If you have other ideas of better places for reload, then tell me where you put reload, because I'd love to hear about it. Might even borrow your idea. Share from your genius. Sort of like how I share from Raid's genius, right?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Well, thanks again for hanging out, and I hope you all have a good night. I'll see you back here tomorrow.